Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Just before we get into the gameplay and the benchmark, I'd just like to show you the Beth-Ini settings I have. This is a very useful tool for modders, and even if you don't mod, you're gonna want to use this. This is really useful. And so you can download it off of Nexus for Skyrim Special Edition. Go ahead and do that, and you can copy my settings. These work generally very well for me. So this is the basic tab, my resolution. I'm using anti-aliasing as TAA. I mean, it blurs the image a little bit, but I'm using an ENB, so it sharpens the image also, and it evens out. That's all. I'm gonna go over to next detail, and this part right here is very important because the God rays, I don't want the God rays because my ENB already has its own God rays, okay? And this is the field of view. You can set it to whatever you like. I personally prefer like 90 or 85, it's your preference, that's all. All these settings I have disabled it. I don't need depth of field or lens flare, interior guide rays like that. These are all provided by the ENB that you're going to be using. And or if you don't use an ENB, you can just turn these all on. They look good either way, but yeah. And in this part, this is the most important one, the shadow resolution. This is by default set at 4096, which is 4K, I think. I set it to 2048 2K because the 4K resolution just butchers my frames, even in vanilla. Without mods, it just butchers it completely. So I put it to 2K, and my frame rate rose up from like 20, 23 to like 40, 45, 50 frames. That's how impactful this is, shadow resolution. And ambient occlusion, I have turned it off because I use the ENB1 ambient occlusion, and these are all ticked, tree shadows, land shadows, that's all. And let's go to the view distance part. These are all just max. I put it on ultra. I didn't touch this one, the right side distant object detail. I didn't touch it. I just put the preset to ultra, and don't touch this one, new grids to load. This is just gonna mess up your game. And in the visuals, yeah, I put the grass density to 60 because the higher the grass density value is, the less grass you get. Yeah, I know it's kind of weird, but if the default is at 40, so at 40 the frame rate just butchers. My GTX 960 can't keep up with that many grass, so I just put it to 60, so there's less grass overall at a place, but it looks good. The grass mod makes it look good, and hey, the frame rates are stable, that's all. And these are all the options I've ticked, and that's pretty much it. Let's get on to the gameplay. Okay, so we are in Riverwood, and the FPS is hovering above 30, mostly because I'm recording at this point, and without recording it kind of gives like 40, 41, that FPS, and well, this is road signs 2K textures, and oh hey, these are Skyrim 3D rocks. They're pretty great. High poly project. These are the rocks. The high poly project model makes it look 3D, And the texture overhaul is Noble Skyrim. Oh, and the ENB is NVT, Natural View Thumbnail, along with Obsidian Weathers. Just quick word that I did not install any gameplay changing mods, just only visual overhauls, that's all. And and I installed Lush Vanilla Trees mod. It just makes the trees look a little lush, shall we say. This is Realistic Water 2. Pretty great mod. I don't think I can play Skyrim without it. This really enhances the water detail. And this is a field grass mod. I keep changing grass mods. I can't really stay using one mod, you know, one grass mod, that's it. And well, I haven't installed any mountain texture pack. I don't know, I haven't got around to it yet. And but I have in total installed around 41 mods, I think 39, probably around that. I'll just list them in the description. Okay, so we're outside of Whiterun now, and if you will look into the distance, you can see that, hold on, let me just change the FOV. You see that? Yeah, the distant terrain is not rendering at full resolution. It's just the base vanilla game. I haven't installed any mods to change the terrain like Dindolad. I mean, for the life of me, I can't install Dindolad. There's always some kind of an error. I think I'm just too stupid to install it, okay? So I just what I did was just install a dark grass LOD mod. You know, it just makes the distant terrain LODs look more grainy, you know? It adds noise to it, so that it covers the fact that there's no grass lots, you know, LODs loading the distant terrain. And yeah, it still looks bad, but it looks less bad than before. So that's one thing fixed, you know. And I should probably install an HQ high quality tree bark mod. Yeah. And also the the texture is Noble Skyrim, but the mesh, you know, it's blended roads. It makes the road look like 3D. It's pretty great. Okay, so we are in Whiterun, and this is all Noble Skyrim, you know, the textures, and the ENB does its work. And also, this is the Epic Gates of Whiterun mod. It's 2K texture. It's pretty awesome. Looks pretty great, you know. And this is an armor mod. I changed the guard armors only, and not other things, you know. I just hate the vanilla guard armors. That's all. Let's take a stroll through Whiterun. Yeah, this is the gate. I mean the Dragon's Reach door. It's pretty awesome. It has 2 dragons painted on each side. It's made by the same author who made that Whiterun door, you know. Oh, and yeah, you can see the tree LODs. Yeah, that is a mod. It's called HD Dark Tree LOD mod. It's pretty awesome though. The vanilla tree LODs are pretty horrible. I mean, I can't look at them really. They're really bad. This just makes it overall look nicer, you know. And this is Dragon's Reach. I'm just here to show you the interior lighting. This is mainly because of ELFX, and coupled with a good ENB, it just looks fantastic. Just look at this. It's cozy and warm, you know. In the outside world, due to the weathers, it kind of gets bleak and sometimes sunny, which is good. It adds variety to the weather because of the weather mod. But inside, it's pretty warm. It's cozy. and I really love it. Oh, and I almost forgot to show you guys one thing. This is like my favorite part.
Wait, I know you.
Oh, shut up. Yeah. Well, the night sky. Yeah, it's 8K retexture mod found on Nexus, and I don't know what's doing the auroras. I mean, they're in the base game, but I think the ENB is making them more powerful, shall I say. But yeah, it looks absolutely stunning. And with that all being said, I think I'm gonna end it here. It's snowing near Whiterun. I don't think it ever has snowed near Whiterun ever. I think it's the weather mod Obsidian that's doing it. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it here, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just a quick and fun video I made just to show you the performance of modded special editions on GTX 960 2GB. So if you have a higher gigabyte variant, you should really be well okay with it. It shouldn't really stutter or anything. I had to make a lot of sacrifices in visual quality to maintain an FPS above 30, you know. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you like it, and subscribe, share, whatever. Comment down below what's your favorite mod, and I'll see you guys again next time. Goodbye.